Ooh, looking pretty good. Swing in, Jecht for Reluctant Guardian. Let's go. Of course I'm exiling. They discard, I draw. Gotta go for the throat. Now I've got a 7/7. Wow. And they're just cooked. Let's go. Down goes Is It. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode with Manaman, and today's juicer is going to be, that's right, I don't know, Golgari, Jecht with Vincent Valentine. So obviously everything's banned. If you're living under a rock, hey, guess what? Everything is banned. Standard is wide open now, and I think we're just gonna go right back into like my bread and butter. My personal bread and butter is going to be Golgari. So I know that like Shelly's all the rage, you know, Shelly's awesome, but I want to test out these new Final Fantasy cards that didn't really get their shake. These cards would never have been able to be played in the Gory Steel Mice meta, in my opinion, because you just would just get blown out of the water and you'd be laughed at. So let's go ahead and just give some of these Final Fantasy cards their fair shake. So let's start with Vincent Valentine. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, put a +1/+1 on it. Whenever it attacks, you may transform, trample with lifelink, and then when it dies, you get it back tapped. So kind of like this like unstoppable slasher E type of ability where it's just kind of like a reoccurring threat. Really cool card. And Jecht, I don't know if I'm saying this correctly, but Reluctant Guardian, when this deals combat damage to a player, you may exile it, then return it transformed, and now it's an untapped 7/7 with Menace. Each opponent discards a card and you draw a card. And then they have to discard or sacrifice 2 creatures. So this is absolutely insane. And again, you just would not have been able to play it back in the day. Back in the day when those mice and Gory Steel were killing you on turn 3. You just couldn't, but now you can. And I think these cards need to be looked at inside of the new meta. Obviously, it is going to be Final Fantasy oriented. So got this Esper Origins. You can maybe even convince me this should be a 2 of. This card has definitely impressed me quite a bit. So that is actually quite nice. And I think that Dark Confidant and Cecil, pretty damn good. I'm going full out with the Nissa. Now we don't have a whole lot of forests, but I think that's pretty okay. I have 1 Overlord. It feels pretty good. I think this is like a decent enough deck. I think that Aclazotz, Liliana, Dreadhorde General, all these cards are like wonderful because you have the Overlord of the Balemurk. These like slower cards just feel, it just feels wild that you can actually play them again, and you actually can now that the format has literally been slowed down so radically. So thank you to Wizards for slowing down the format. It feels absolutely insane. I've already played a lot of decks. This is coming after my last live stream. I do live stream now, so hey, is what it is. This is a pretty great thing. Let's go ahead and give a shout out to the Mana Rocks. The Mana Rocks are the patrons and the YouTube channel members that do help out the channel financially, which means the world to me. So I am showing you the deck list. So I think this is a pretty fair assessment. I used to keep my stuff under a paywall, which I was like a recent kind of experiment type of thing. I think what I'm gonna do is like hedge my bets here a little bit. It might rub some people the wrong way. I apologize, but it is what it is. I'm gonna show you the list, and if you want to be able to import it with just like a copy paste, I'm going to paywall that. It'll be on my Patreon, on my Discord, whatever the hell. So not my Discord, through YouTube membership. So it is what it is. But nevertheless, I did want to kind of just get that out there. I know I'm not gonna, say that every single time, but I will give the shout out to the Mana Rocks because the Mana Rocks do deserve it, and we are going to just see how good the meta is, how wide open standard is, and I think that it kind of is. So do just keep in mind that only you can help protect the ether with me. So make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. Without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Timeless Witness. Well, man, Timeless is scarier than hell, I'll tell you what. Timeless is something I'm just not interested in. I've seen Timeless videos, and they're too scary. They're literally just too scary. Pretty sure we have the same mic. Yeah, we probably do. This one's pretty popular. I think it's called the HyperX Quadcast or something like that. I just liked it because I can match the color of my deck to the microphone, which I just think is nifty. Let's get real. Let's get real here. I just think it's nifty. This is not very nifty. I'm not going to waste a Bitter Triumph on you. That feels very wasteful. J Villain uses the same one. That's hilarious. Yeah, this one's like super popular. Well, I'm gonna actually zoom in here, make sure it's looking good here. There we go. Make sure my green screen. There we go. There we go. All right. So going against lizards, they're gonna hate this Gix's command. They're gonna absolutely hate this Gix's command. If we can get it, of course. No, alright. Well, we'll take the 1. It's close. It's close, though. I think you could definitely make the case to block there, but it's close. Let's drop down the Glissa. I'm not joking you. Literally everyone either uses a Blue Yeti or a the Hyper Quadcast. Those are like the only 2 ones I even know. So let's see if they're using Thran Portal. You're seeing all sorts of cards here that just, you have no clue what's going on. Alright, so did we need to draw that card from Bob here? Probably not. Aclazotz. Oh god, okay. But now we do have our lovely Gix's command. I'm actually halfway tempted just to drop the Aclazotz, but I think if they go for the throat, then we might be looking a little rough. The only question is, do we want to push it? If we go for Aclazotz and the next turn Gix's command, they're done. They're done. If we just survive to the next turn, we're probably looking fine. If not, this could get really sweaty here. This could get sweaty really quickly. They can't swing. So we have Aclazotz. Well, as long as this isn't something too crazy here, yeah, we're looking good. We're looking phenomenal here. There's really nothing. I don't think there's too much to worry about here. So the elf is going to die, so I don't think we really care about preserving the elf. Oh, we're looking good here. Gix's command. We're going to put lifelink counters. Actually, we could just kill everything, right? I think I'd prefer the lifelink and then let them keep their Gev. Like, who really cares, right? Let's just do it, yeah. Put 2+1/+1s and then kill everything. You already have lifelink, so we'll give Glissa lifelink. And that's going to do it. That's going to do it, baby. Alright, here we go. Looking pretty phenomenal. I mean, what else could you not? I mean, this is just Golgari mid-range like heaven, right? Living Marsh, get down you. This lizard's a little less played, I think, right? Menace, this creature gets +1/+1. Wouldn't be blocking anyway. Obliterating Bolt, sure. What was that other one that was like Obliterating Bolt? I think it was called Lava Coil, I believe. Pretty sure they look the same card. Overlord of Balemurk, here we go. Ooh, we got our delicious cards here. Esper Origins, and then the Bloodghast. This deck feels absolutely phenomenal. Feels very clean. Feels like a nice, Thoughtsucker Warlock. Alright, damn it. Let's see if they get, I think they get rid of the Glissa, to be honest with you, though. They don't want to see, like, they gotta have removal then, right? Let's get Bloodghast. You can't block, which is kind of, you know, not very good on the draw, so we cut Bloodghast down to 1. They gotta have removal for the Glissa, because otherwise why would you Warlock the Glissa, or the Throats? I guess not. This is... Okay. Okay. I can just go in for your Esper Origins. I kind of want you to block. These have Menace, which is kind of gross. I do get to gain life this way, though. I mean, like, it feels pretty strong. Sure. Probably should have swung in with the Bloodghast. Just kind of missed out on some damage there, but it's okay. Ugh. I think we'd be a little stingy here. I could swing with the Glissa, but we'll keep you at bay, just in case they have, like, a go for the throat on one, and then they swing. Eh. Hey, Billy, what do you usually play? You usually play, like, what, like, standard or brawl? I've seen a few of your things. It's usually standard from what I've seen. And we're going to have to block for sure. This thing's just too gross. This thing can actually pump, which is kind of annoying. We do have First Strike on our Glissa, so pretty obvious move there. Bloodghast is so good. When Bloodghast is good, it's great. When it's bad, it's pretty bad. Mentor, sure. And a Hired Claw, so... And oh, Raven Ritter. Okay, so at least they're done. And we do get pretty good value here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got 7 mana to play with here. Unfortunately, it's not like amazing. All right, let's go with Liliana here.
I am the master. Your course will make it. You've reached an
Swing in here. If they block, we get to draw a card. So I think they would not want to. Pretty sure, right? This is any creature. Yep. See, they didn't fall for it. All right, it's fine. 13. We're gonna need one more turn to kind of stabilize. These creatures have menace, which is super gross. And they can pump, so like I'm blocking it all out for sure. So yeah, they're just gonna pump whatever is available here. So menace. This is just kind of left hanging because these have menace. I can't double block anyway. Whatever we get going, they're probably just gonna pump the other one anyway. So there's really no point in like blocking, right? Menace, okay. And then you're gonna get buffed up. We don't care. Okay, that's fine. Feels fine-ish. I don't think we're dead yet, right? No, I don't think we're dead. Unless I can't do math. Math's for blockers, I hear. Alright, Liliana, let's go ahead and draw. Vincent Valentine. Here we go. This feels pretty good. Okay, we're about to get absolutely insane here. Let's go for you. We're going to go for Vincent Valentine. Vincent Valentine. Go for the throat, Flamecaller. Put a +1/+1 on Vincent Valentine. Get crazy. Oh, this is so sick. Swing in, bang. We're gonna remove. I don't really want to lose life here, so we're gonna say no to that. So I think we actually just do this. Whatever, it's fine. It was gonna come out anyway, so whatever. It doesn't really matter. Then we take Liliana, -4, and then just kill our own stuff here. And then Vincent Valentine, look at this, baby. Now we're going to draw 2 cards. Vincent Valentine, going crazy. Got the lifelink with Vincent Valentine. Let's go. That was going to be a nasty hit on the back end, but looking pretty good here. Here we go. I think this looks pretty damn good to me. I'm starting to play these tap lands again, just because, you know, obviously, the standard format just got a little slower in case you don't live under a rock. I think we're looking okay here. Let's get a little sleeve check here. Is this, this is from Tarkir, isn't it? Alright, let's go for the Mortuary. I would like to find my 3rd land here. This is totally fine. Oh, no way. No way. We're still going to be playing this? Alright, hopefully we can kind of like, you know, hopefully we can kind of kill him. So I think we want to go Cottage first, and then just go for Duress. So I want to get down my Glissa. Alright, so they're just not even afraid. They're no fear. They're just going in straight for the VV stuff. Let's see if... Derek, good evening. How's it going? Alright, let's go ahead and... I think it's just going to be Flood Maul. If they can't deal with my Glissa, it's going to be pretty annoying for them, I would imagine. So... Stormcatch Mentor, sure. They most likely have like an answer, probably with these 3 cards if they're running like Flood Maul or whatever. So I'm still gonna get down the Glissa. We really don't have anything else going on here, so be interesting to see if this deck is still pretty good. Hopefully they don't have like a Torch the Tower or something. Come on, don't you dare! You can flood. I guess you could like Flood Maul it. Don't Torch the Tower it though. What's the plan here? What's the plan here? Come on. Is it? Feels... Oh, that's it. That's all you got. That's all you got, is it? I'm enjoying watching Is it squirm a little. Okay. Gotta be a little careful though. All my stuff kind of like, you know, kills me though. Like Dreadknight draws cards, can't block. Maybe get a little bit too aggressive here. Maybe Ding Dong the Witch isn't dead yet. But still gotta swing in here, right? Come on, we gotta swing in here. There's no more Cutter. There's no more Corey Steel Cutter to worry about. We gotta swing in here. That's it. Alright, cool, cool. I think I definitely just want to get more bodies out. Bloodghast, obviously not very good in this matchup, but I think we just get the beef down. Let's just get the beef down. I know this thing has prowess, so depending on how they play their turn, may not want to block anyway, but hey, you know what? Again, there's no Monstrous Rage. There's no Monstrous Rage, so blocking should be a little better. They're holding up priority for something, so you got to imagine it's probably like Torch the Tower. No, it wouldn't be Torch the Tower, because they would have just sacked the token here. Just a Flood Maw, okay. Okay. We can rock with that. VV? VV, okay, I don't have any removals. I'm a little nervous here. Whoa, what the hell? Oh my god, Water Wings. Okay, so here, okay, well, here's something new. I guess I'll give you a nice. That seems pretty good until end of turn. It just gives a 4/4, so they got 5 power, and they got 5 things to deal with here with the VV. Okay, so VV's still a thing. The fact I'm even still at 18 life by the time I'm at like what turn 5 presumably. Pretty good though. Chart a course. See, this just feel. I mean, again, I don't know if we're gonna win, but for sure nothing. But this just feels a little feels a lot more manageable than Corey Steel Cutter. So we'll take it all day. 2 lands off the top's a little blah. I mean, this is not that threatening. Obviously, VV's a little unfortunate here for us. I think it's just Glissa into Bloodghast. Go. It's a little underwhelming, but honestly, so is their turn. So I guess you could have made the case that we should swing in with the Dreadknight just to like bluff, or maybe they double block and then we can Dreadknight. So maybe a little bit of a misplay there, but Glissa should be plenty annoying for them. I don't think they want to attack and then activate this chart, of course, to get the bonus off of it. That doesn't seem good for them. Sure. Oh, they can actually, what, Stormcatch Mentor and then this, because this costs 1 less. And then still go in for a VV into a Storm Chasers or something. Okay. So they still got enough for a VV here. It's gonna get grindy. As long as we have Dark Confidant, I am confident that we can maybe draw into some stuff here. Obviously with the Restless Cottage, still have some like tools to kind of like get rid of this stuff, but if they have the Storm Chaser's talent, they're gonna pretty much recycle this chart the course over and over. So Dark Confidant, do your thing. We're gonna need some of our big stuff here, but now we got Vincent Valentine. You might be my Valentine. I know it's we're not in February, but Vincent Valentine, you might be a contender here. Let's place down Vincent Valentine beforehand. Again, this VV is a little bit annoying. This is whenever a creature an opponent controls dies. So, I mean, we're definitely going with Glissa. I don't really hate the Dreadknight swing here. If they do just like wall me off with VV, we get the draw again. I think it's a little stronger than just dropping the elf down. So let's go ahead and do this. Feels a little stronger. So they're gonna, I mean, Vincent Valentine's gonna go up and, you know, we're gonna get a 1/1/1/1, so nothing too crazy here. 1/1/1/1. It's gonna get a little bit slow to go, but it's okay. Got my lovely Bloodghast back. And Dreadknight. Soul of Nightmare, yeah, I was not expecting all the bans. I no joke, like, if they just would have banned Corey Steelcutter, I would have been like pretty satisfied, no joke. But hitting everything, pretty insane. Honestly, like literally insane. I did not think they were gonna do everything they did. So really, really cool to see that. Obviously, this is a little bit gross. Haste magic. What the hell? So we're definitely seeing some new stuff here. So this is kind of like, whatchamacallit. This is basically Monstrous Rage without the trample, and then it costs 1 more. This is pretty good, though. So they still, until we get a draw spell, or a draw spell. Hey, how's it going? Just followed, awesome. I think I have, yeah, so just follow here. I'm sorry, I'm still a little bit new to the whole, like, feed thing here, so. More bands coming too, sounds good. Nova Illusion, how's it going? Sedanius15, what is going on? Appreciate it. Alright, so we gotta kill this VV. I feel like if we just kill the VV, we're good. But I cannot find my Go for the Throats. Or my Bitter Triumphs or anything, so. I think I'm just dead here. Oh god, I'm literally just dead. Alright. I'll give you a nice, though. Alright, so we're just dead to VV here, unfortunately. Hey, I can't complain too much, though. If we just have, like, a single kill spell, I think we just win here. So we're going to go in. Yeah, they're just playing Solitaire here with VV now, but I think we got a little bit better of a matchup here. Yeah, VV just kicked my ass there, so we'll definitely see on that. I don't know if it's ban-worthy yet. I guess we'll see, but either way, it's hard not to be happy right now, just because, you know, the format just feels so wide open. So here we go. I'm still running the Overlord of the Hauntwoods. I don't care. I do not care. Look at this, man. Aclazotz? Hopefully Aclazotz can at least do some stuff now. It feels like the format is slow enough to where you can actually run Aclazotz and not just get, like, laughed out of the client. This feels pretty strong now. Yuna will be a problem. Yeah, Yuna might be a problem. You might be able to run Yuna with, like, you know, like Omniscience or something like that. But we'll see. I'm not freaking out just yet. It's too early to freak out about anything in particular, but let's go ahead and drop this. I mean, no, we're trying to show off the Vincent Valentine, but if you can just get down Aclazotz, I think that's a much stronger play. And then next turn, we can go in for Vincent Valentine and then a Bitter Triumph on something. Feels pretty strong. Aclazotz is one of my favorite cards. Like, I have him in, like, Commander. He's just a brute. This is, like, one of, like, my favorite cards because it's, like, a strong card that's not, like, broken. It's just, like, a good, like, boss card. It's not, like, a card that's, like, okay, this card's too good. But it feels good being able to drop down a 5-drop and not just, like, time-walking yourself because they just bounce it with Flood Maw. They got a Corey Seal Cutter, and then you're just rubbing your eyes and just... But, it feels pretty good, though. So they can't, it's actually worth noting, they gotta be a little careful that they want to, like, discard land cards with, like, Chart a Course or whatever. Aclazotz is gonna kind of put a hurting on them, so. I'm just gonna let this go. I mean, there's no more Monstrous Rage, but, like, they have that one haste magic thingy, so. Yeah, I'll just let this go for sure. There's no way they can outrace me, right? There's no way. Do your best. Hey, no more Monstrous Rage. Do your best. Do your best. Haste magic? I'm not that impressed. Ouch, that almost tickled. I'm really not that impressed. I'm really not. I don't want to get too cocky now. I don't want to get too cocky here. We're just enjoying the ban list, so. This isn't that bad. We still have our Aclazotz out here. I'm definitely swinging in here. Overlord of the Balemurk here. It's kind of unfortunate because I'm trying to, like, get down my Vincent. Just to kind of show off the new card, just for content's sake, but it's definitely just more mana efficient to drop the Balemurk, but let's go ahead and swing in here. Let's get our lifelink in here. Take your discard, my friend. Yeah. Not so strong. Ooh, Slagstorm. Okay. Yummy, delicious lifelink from our lovely Bat God. Overlord of the Balemurk. What do we want here? I think we'll go for Glissa. We got 5 mana for the next turn. This is 5. That makes a pretty good thing. Just curious, I've never played Commander when Nexus Test. I think you just get to choose, right? Aclazotz is actually not my commander, but I'm not a Commander pro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just started playing Commander like 4 months ago. I'm not even joking you. Very, very fun. It's definitely a nice switch up from like, you know, sweaty standard best of 3, but I enjoy the contrast of both. I mean, this is like a different world. This is a different universe. I mean, look at this. Like, usually you'd just be dead. Core Steel Cutter would have killed you already. I mean, this is truly just a different world that we're playing in right now. Aclazotz, do your thing. I mean, it just feels like a different game right now. I don't know. I'm just looking at mana efficiency right now. We'll just take this for now. I don't think it matters a whole lot. We're looking pretty damn stellar. Bang, bang. Trying to think the only way they can realistically win here. I want to have enough for you, so I think we're just going to go Glissa and Bitter Triumph. I really want to put the kibosh on a potential VV storming off, because they kind of showed that. VV with, whatever the hell they had. Like, VV into, like, a Flight of Wings or whatever the hell. These cards I've never even really seen before. Michael, how's it going? Hello, how's it going? Hope you're enjoying the ban list. I know I am. Pearl of Wisdom, sure. That's it. That's it. That's just a good, clean win. Alright, yeah, I'm a little nervous about this. There's no removal. No removal, which is not great. We're on the draw. We got an elf. I'm going to keep this, but this is a little risky. Not sure how I feel about this one. Just don't Storm Chaser's Talent me turn 1. Okay, fine. We're fine. Now we got removal. Oh my god, they didn't turn 1 Storm Chaser's Talent. I feel like I'm literally like just walking on eggshells versus is it? We gotta be more confident. Wizard. Okay. See, I'm a little nervous here. If they swing, I'll block. I will block. No, I'm literally blocking. I'm not even joking you. Let's get rid of this thing. Get rid of their prowess. I'm not joking. Because Vivi dies the cut down. So let's go for Overlord. Overlord, obviously with Glissa, feels pretty strong. Because you can remove the counters from a Glissa. I love you, Vincent. I do. But I think we want to lean Elves. Because I only got 3 lands here. So we're going to lean you right now. Yeah, I'm just really... it's crazy that they got rid of Hopeless Nightmare as well. See, okay, we got VV. We don't care because we got this cut down. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I did that play. That was really, really nice. So yeah, I'm just going to do this now. We're not going to wait for you to prowess. Technically, VV doesn't have prowess, but whatever. Do I go Confidant or Elves? I mean, we have a Jecht next turn no matter what, so I think we just go Confidant. A little more mana efficient there, but I put myself in a weird spot because the life loss. Is it Dragonstorm deck still gets win to this day? Is it? Well, yeah, is it is nasty. There's just something about the colors. Torture Tower, prowess. Sure. I'm looking pretty good. Look, they only have 1 card left in their hand. I mean, they're almost out of gas. Do we go for a Jecht or do we go for Glissa and Elves? Let's just be more conservative. We'll get Jecht out. We already kind of gave Jecht a little bit of something here. No stock up, and we're looking like phenomenal. Okay. So now we're just looking all right. Okay, well, I mean, still can't get through a Glissa, so. Or can you? Don't know you're okay, that's not that big a deal. I'm like almost halfway tempted just to chump with the Glissa, but we do have artifact or enchantment destruction. This is pretty conservative if I'm to like block here. We'll let you go. We'll let you go. Got a pump. Okay. Take 5. I don't love it. Definitely don't love it. 13 seems manageable, right? A land is atrocious, but okay, go for it. Jecht, Reluctant Guardian. And we'll keep you. Glissa can also block, so... Do not get rid of my Reluctant Guardian, please. Ooh, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good here. Swing in, Jecht, Reluctant Guardian. Let's go. Let's go. Of course I'm exiling. And each opponent draws a card, or they discard, I draw. Gotta go for the throat. Looking phenomenal. I'm not gonna drop the land. I think I'm gonna be a little more coy. But now I've got a 7/7. Wow. And the Overlord comes out to play. Oh my god. I think we're looking absolutely phenomenal here. And they're just cooked. Let's go! Let's go. Down goes Izzet. Alright, alright. This looks good to me. I am running one like random Overlord. We don't even need the Beanstalk. We don't need Beanstalk to be good. I will notice though. What I don't have these. I always look and see, like, whenever I see sleeves, I'm like, I don't have these. I'm jealous. I'm not a fan of not having sleeves. So let's go ahead and just get this. I think we want to get down a little bit more. You can make the case to go for Glissa. Go for Glissa first. And then, because Glissa can swing, can take off the Overlord counters. But whenever I see white and black, I'm like, okay, you got removal. I mean, we just know you got removal, right? Maybe I'm dumb. Who knows? Lily's not bad. I don't know. Seems like you could do worse than Lily, I guess, right? Let's draw into said Lily and then just go for this Dreadknight. Bang. Feels pretty good. Overlord of the Hauntwoods. We kind of outraced you with this Llanowar Elves. I don't know what we're playing against. This could be like Domain. Liliana, the Dreadhorde General. Got both the Lilies here. I definitely want to get Glissa out. The Lily feels pretty good as well. I think Lily kind of spreads. I don't know if they're running like Damnation or what's it called? Wrath of God. What's the white 4-drop one?
And you think you can win?
Guess we do this.
I'm tired of your secrets.
I'm gonna forego the elves altogether, which seems a little bit weird. Oh, let's take a look here. Oh, this is the card. This card actually makes me really sad. Oh no! Nice. Oh, ouch. Come on, give me a land. Land? Alright. Kill my elf. Got Gix's command here. So Dreadhorde General, she can get rid of 2... They have to sacrifice 2 creatures. I was going to go into my spiel about why this card dies to nowhere to run, which makes it really sad, because it's a 6-drop that just dies to that. It's so annoying, but... Okay, if I go for you... If I do this, they get rid of this, right? And then I can go for Gix's command. Yuna's got to go, right? This feels a little lackluster, to be honest. So we'll just sacrifice you and then return 2 elves. Or we can just power up you. I think it's going to power up you. No, Z, I'm kidding. Okay, I kind of want to make sure that we get an elf for this Dreadhorde General, but clicking a little too fast. That's alright. I don't think it'll be that big a deal. Got our Overlord to come out to play, so we might get a more all land that way. Okay, okay. We can still kill you with Lily until this Overlord comes out to play, but now we got the Liliana Dreadhorde General. Liliana number 1. Meet Liliana number 2. Oh, let's go, let's go. Alright, I mean, this is as good as gold, right? Got a Ghost Vacuum, so... As long as you got a Ghost Vacuum, we can just pick off anything they want to get back with Yuna. I think, man, it's tough. It's tough to run anything graveyard-oriented with Ghost Vacuum in the format. I think we'll probably just set up the Mortuary. I'd kind of like to get a 2-drop down here. Nah, we got enough land. Definitely got enough land here. No. Vacuum. Pass. I'm sure they want to ditch something into the graveyard, right? I got a Mirrex too. I'm still a believer in the Mirrex. I know some people go, what the hell, Mirrex? Vorinclex. Hi.
Happy to help.
Happy to help.
We all have things we'd rather.
That's right. I'll go ahead and give you that graveyard stuff. I don't care. I don't care. I still got a Ghost Vacuum. Ooh. Ooh, that's actually like super annoying. Yeah. Alright, we'll just go ahead and get rid of this. But that's super annoying. Lily, I guess, can plus one more time. I guess. We are in like Gix's command.
Drop it.
Drop it. This kind of buys us a little bit more time with these insects. They're going to go in for Lily, I would assume, right? So let's go ahead and go for the Mirrex, obviously. Yeah, a little yucky here. Hopefully we can kind of get a little steam going. Maybe like a Tranquil Throwback off the top or something. Sure.
Now you've got my attention.
Now you got my attention. That thing's impending, and I don't like what is impending for me. So just get up your graveyard, sure, why not? This little Vorinclex. Yeah, got Overlord. That's definitely formidable. Let's see if this resolves first. Oh, it's gonna resolve, but do we plus here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got enough for a Liliana. The question is, do they have discard stuff? I would doubt it. But now we can plus 1 because we got the Overlord Everywhere token, and we still have a Liliana Dreadhorde General.
We all have things we'd rather.
Seems okay. No! Okay, that sucks. That sucks. Damn it. Alright. They don't even swing into my face with this. That tells me they want to block. Okay. That really hurt. That's the only way they can really deal with the Lily, though. Alright, what are we taking here? I mean, there's nothing really to grab. We'll just, you know, pre-delirium you, I guess. Just gotta be aggressive. There's really nothing else here. I guess I could go for, like, Restless Cottage. Lily feels a little stronger, so we'll swing in here. Gotta imagine they at least chump block here, which is kind of alright. As gross as it is, I don't think we really have too much else of a choice here. We're gonna have to go in for Lily. I'm gonna plus 1 here. Wow! Okay, that was premature. That was premature. I don't think that was necessary. Alright, let's see what we got here. Duress into Overlord. This was a nice little 1-2 curve here. I don't think I really need to like speed run into Liliana here. So in a weird way, I might just want to go for Duress. Okay. Yeah, Billy, I'm not even... Alright, Hillbilly, I'll call you Hillbilly. I'm loving the ban list, yeah, for sure. I don't think it could have been better. I'm not joking you. Like from a realistic lens, like what else could they have hit? I don't know. It was truly great here. We got our Bloodghast down here. Do we just Lily to get the Lily? I think that's the most obvious thing. They don't have removal. So we could get cute and go in for the Glissa. We'll just go Lily. We'll just go Lily here. Yeah, I think this black deck is going to be pretty good. Like, in general, I think they got a lot of things going for them. Go for the Throw is pretty damn nice. It's Bloodghast. I would rather go for the I'd rather, like, pick my target here. Most likely just going to go ahead and hit the Preacher. But this deck didn't get hit at all. Just like the Unholy and Next decks, like, in general. Like, just didn't get hit whatsoever. I wouldn't mind if they just go for removal here. That feels pretty wasteful on their end. You know what? I'm almost tempted to go for the throw on my own creature just to fizzle this, because this later is going to be a problem. But realistically, we'll let them have it. We'll let them have it. I think this card's going to make a comeback, though. You're going to see a lot more of this Virtue stuff now that the format got a lot slower. But before they get the attack trigger, let's go ahead and do this. Just before they get the attack trigger. That feels fine. Yeah, this has already got me a little sweaty. This has got me sweaty. I'm not liking what I'm seeing here. I am liking what I'm seeing here, though. I'm not even gonna do any tricks here. Tricks are for kids. We're not interested in that. I'm just gonna kill a bat.
And you think you can win?
Get my Lily back. No tricks here. This Overlord does feel like it takes an eternity to get out of its impending stuff, but another one. Do we actually Lily? You know what? You actually go down to Gix's command. I mean, we can just get down. Yeah, I don't know. I think Gix's command's actually really strong here. Yeah, it's going to be Gix's command for me, dog. So, 2 or less. Usually you don't think of this being like a weak creature, but the 2 or less technically does get down on it, so. I think we're going to return the creature. So, you know what? Actually, let's just swing in first, right? They might give me the damage, because this is going to die anyway. Yeah, we got free damage. Hey, free damage. There we go. So let's go ahead and do this and then return. I actually don't want you. We'll actually take you and you. +1 here. Yeah, the problem cards all got banned. Literally, like, every single one. I'm really proud of Wizards, man. I really am. I mean, it all went. Like, what else could we want? This is removal. This is, like, card advantage. This is actually kind of close. I think it's either Glissa or Liliana. I think it's actually Glissa in the weirdest way right now. You get rid of the Virtue, though. No, it can't be Glissa. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm freaking out here. This is removal, though. I think it's Confidant, right? All right. Howdy, howdy. Merry Christmas is more like, yeah, Merry Christmas, Trexadactyl. I mean, it truly is. It is truly, it feels like Christmas. I woke up this morning, and I was literally, like, I was so happy. Like a little kid on Christmas. Kind of embarrassing for a grown-ass man to be this excited over banless cards, but I don't care. I really don't care. All right, let's get rid of you. I definitely just want to get this Glissa down. This is kind of annoying, so we got to play around this now. It's kind of gross. If they do have a removal spell, I do want to Lily this.
Drop it.
Yeah, we're going to have to just work around this. What is this? Another one. Okay. So what does this actually do at the beginning if that player has 1 or fewer? So if I drop this, they're still going to have this activated. I think this is fine, right? We get our Bloodghast back. I can't resist. Yeah, I can't resist here. And Overlord, there we go. Feels pretty good. Land, nothing. All right, that's good. Yeah, go ahead and swing. Go ahead and swing, bruh. See what happens. Okay. Nothing too fancy here. Just go ahead and clear the path, I guess.
One of your friends has to leave.
Let's go ahead and swing it. I think they're just looking... They're looking done here, right? I think it's just Lily in case they drop one big threat, I guess. But we're going to take away this balanced Tandit, so... I don't know what the hell I just said there. Bandit's Talent. Bang, bang. End turn. Sure. I mean, we got lethal. Nothing too crazy. I'm not hating it. It's definitely an adjustment. Hillbilly, it's definitely an adjustment. But I like it. I think the point of it... Alright, let's go ahead and get this. Looks pretty good. Gotta keep in mind this Verge gives you green. Duress, probably gonna get rid of my big Nissa. Nissa Ascended Animist. Feels like, oh. Just kidding. I stand corrected. This is another one of those weird moments. Like, if I don't have like a 3 or a 4 drop I'm trying to speed run into, I actually don't think it's imperative to get down the Llanowar Elves. Instead, I'm just going to go for a slower start. Definitely get that in the graveyard. And then we go for Overlord of the Balemurk on turn 2. Because, like, what am I really, like, trying to, like, speed run into? Like, basically nothing. And then we'll go for Elves a little bit later. Let's go and grab you. Looking pretty good. Hopefully we can kind of get something going here. I think that... Oh, Feed the Swarm. I was about to say, that's a pretty big... That's gotta hurt, though. Sorcery Speed. I mean, this is one option to kind of go for enchantments. But you know they gotta feel that. That can't be great. So now we do have something to kind of speed run into. Cecil, I don't think is really gonna like do us any good right now. We're not really close to flipping it, so... Country Fried, yeah, Country Fried. I do miss Country Fried. I do miss him. I do remember he used to stream a lot. Maybe we do want another elf. Nah, right? Come on, let's get real here. Let's say we can go for another elf here, but turn 2 we're gonna have an Esper Origins, and then we'll be able to go for the Nissa just off of the Esper Origins. I was just kidding. Man, all right, that would have been fun, huh? Yeah, I do remember Country Fried, though, Hillbilly. Unholy Annex. The Unholy Annex, I mean, ooh, okay, we got a Glissa here. Well, now we gotta make a decision. If we're gonna go for Esper Origins, then we're swinging in with the Elf. Or we could go for Cecil, I guess. But getting down Glissa with an Annex just feels like so extremely obvious that I think we just get down Glissa, Cecil, and we're just going to use Elf to push the damage here. We don't really need the mana. So 8 life, obviously, most likely they're just going to push for at least one demon in some fashion or another. Actually, we're set up really bad for a Gix's Command. If they have Gix's Command, we are just looking devastatingly horrific. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while, Hillbilly. I don't mind if they just go in for the demon thing here. I don't mind this at all. That's way better than a Gix's Command. I do get drained here, which kind of sucks, but we have some pretty good attacks here. Alright, so we definitely are going to drop this after the attack, just because Bloodghast might be able to come back. The question is, do I attack with everything? I don't think so. I think we attack with everything except for the elf. Yeah, Trexadactyl, I miss him. This feels okay, right? We're still getting off a little bit of damage here. Esper Origins from the graveyard. So when this thing comes back, it's basically whenever we get a permanent, we get into our hand. Get out of here. These are pretty underwhelming, though. I think we say no. This is not a permanent, so I think we kind of roll the dice here. I'm going to roll the dice. I know it's not... We kind of need removal a little bit, but, like... We got it! We got it anyway. We got it anyway. God, we are really, really nervous. Listen in the background. Hey, I'm glad. I can be... J Money, I can be your ASMR. Let me be your ASMR guide. I don't know if I'm as good looking as the girls that usually do it, but I can be your ASMR guy. And we could be your double win, because Golgari is back on the menu, baby. Alright, let's try this again. It looks pretty solid to me. That impending sometimes takes a very long time. I think Liliana might be playable again now. I guess we'll see. But so far, kind of liking what I'm seeing here. Get Dark Confidant out, but most likely, probably just got like a little Torch of Tower or something. So I guess we just impend this. Oh, which one do we want? Jecht or Vincent Valentine? I honestly don't really know. And this is pretty good. I genuinely don't know. This has Menace. So like that's also pretty good. I guess we'll take this just because we're on the play. Probably don't need the lifelink as badly. If we're on the draw, maybe we go the other one. Oh, nothing too crazy here. Let's go ahead and drop our lovely Liliana.
Nobody knows. I'm tired.
I think it's just a land here. We actually don't need a ton of land. I think this is like a true blue Golgari, huh? Another Lily. Do we just get it down? Let's go ahead. Why not, right? Jecht, Reluctant Guardian. Doesn't even seem like they have any sort of priority either, so... I think we just get rid of the other Lily. Drop it. This seems to just be like a big Gruul. Or Naya, excuse me. So Annie joins up, so it's, yeah, like Naya Legends. Honestly, until the meta gets solved up, I think it's going to be really, really fun seeing like what's actually good here. So you kill my Lily, huh? So they kill my Lily, but we got Jecht for Reluctant Guardian. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, which we're going to get. We're going to go into Braska's final Aeon? I don't know. We're just going to go ahead and swing in here and see what we got. Bang! Jecht. All right, of course we are. Reluctant Guardian, and I am not reluctant to do this to you. A 7/7. Each opponent discards a card, and you draw a card. Pretty nice. Let's go ahead and get down our Restless Cottage and Dark Confidant. Enter. Man, Standard feels wide open right now. I know it's going to shrink down. It's going to shrink down eventually, but right now, we don't have to worry about that.